many sets can there be when there's... I hung out with members of FaZe Connect recently. And we were talking in the car, and I was like... I probably shouldn't... Oh, Sheena told... Okay. Did she say who all was there? There was Sheena and 2 members of management. And, yeah, Sakana the manager, yeah. So, I'm in the car with them, and I'm like... You know, I probably shouldn't say this with you guys, but, like... You know, now that, like... There's nowhere else really to go, I feel, like, so much more, like, committed to FaZe Connect. Master, thank you. They were like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, like, think about it this way, right? Like, the standard job maneuver is you work somewhere, get some years of experience, try to get your paycheck upped. If you don't get your paycheck up, then you go to another company, leveraging the experience that you had at the previous company, and then like, oh, well, like, if you guys offer me a little bit more, and then you just, like, keep hopping companies, right? But not everyone does that. Okay, well, everyone in my life has always done it, so that's how I view, like, that's how I view, like, the job market. Anyways, paycheck uppies, yeah. So, I explained that. I was like, yeah, I mean, like, there's, like, at least for me, anyways, like, FaZe Connect is all that's left. The Seal Boy, thank you. There's no lifeboats, full steam ahead. Not to say that I would have ever gotten into, like, VShojo, for example. But there was, like, that little bit of, like, an inkling, like, in the back of my mind, right? Of, like, oh, well, like, hypothetically, like, if FaZe Connect did go to shit, or if, like, I didn't like, if I could, like, I talked about it before, right? How, like, I'm loyal to FaZe Connect, but also, like, if there's, like, a crazy offer, like, of course, I would consider it. Like, you would be foolish not to. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you just go solo? I don't think I can function without a company. I don't think I could do it. It's just business. Yeah, well, it's like... I don't think, realistically, I would ever leave FaZe Connect. But... it's like you want to keep your options open. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where it's like... because it's like if you do 100% commit to something, it is like, oh, well... like, that's a power that your job now has over you. You know what I mean? Full said, thank you. Pippa needs her Wranglers. Yeah, Sakura, thank you. Don't be a fool. What the fuck? I wouldn't! I'm not gonna leave or anything. The boss is always lurking. Oh, man. Kind of a black company move. I don't know. Having management sitting here watching the streams. Kind of black company. I don't think it would have ever happened. I don't think I would ever be wanted by the VShojo. But it is like, oh, well, like, you never know. You never know. You can reasonably assume, but it sure won't now. Yeah, it sure won't now. But it, like, in a way, it kind of, like, offered some comfort. You know, like when you're a little kid and you're like, my parents and I had a disagreement and now I'm gonna run away forever and make them miss me. You know, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit like that. I'm like, the management told me no. Fine then. I'm gonna I'm gonna ogle the auditions for another company and be mad. I haven't applied for another company in many years. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. I have not applied in many years. I did apply like the first 2 years of Phase Connect. I applied to other companies. I was experiencing the grass is greener without realizing it's just turf thrown over a barren wasteland. Well, there's no way for you to know from the outside, okay? Traitor. Yeah, during the first 2 years. Even then. Even then. Besides, thank you. Not gonna need a bigger basement. OMGB, thank you. Now's the time to strike by Vshoujo IP and right the ship. Jesus Christ. You're not getting a job. My ass is not getting another job. Mermillan, thank you. Blink twice. Have been forced to say you haven't applied. I'm not. There hasn't really been anywhere that's been like... Cause I'm... How do I say this? I'm gullible. You know what I mean? So like... Or impressionable. So like, I do look at like bigger companies and I'm like, oh... This is like with Hololive, it's like, oh, they are the idealized version of a VTuber. And then with Vshoujo, they're dead now, so I can say this. I really didn't like Vshoujo for the first few years. I kind of hated Vshoujo over something really petty. Because, who you said it was 1? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was like 1.5. It was 1.5. After we started feeling the effects of Mumi, I stopped applying to other companies. Oh. I only ever applied to one company. But anyways. What was the pettiness? Okay, so... I hated... This had nothing to do with the Vshoujo talents. Okay? It was just the company. The company itself really pissed me off. Because... they marketed themselves as the first VTuber company in the West. And that was a bold-faced lie. And it made me anti them. Not like anti, like I'm writing up angry posts or whatever. But like, internally, like it made me mad. And I think I talked about this on stream once. But yeah, it was Sundaria. The first VTuber company in the West was Sundaria. And so, when they paraded around that motto that they were the first in the West, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, that's a lie. That is a goddamn fucking lie. You are not the first in the West. Other people have walked so you could run. Fuck you. Fuck you for lying. What a petty thing. I loved it. Well, it's like... I don't know. It just felt very... It almost felt like Vshoujo was like against the rest of the industry, right? Like, not the talents, but like the company... The company... like staff, I guess, whoever the fucking people were in charge of like marketing and stuff. It was like they were constantly like throwing shade, it felt like. And I don't know. It felt very... Like, I love VTubers. And I did start to like Vshoujo. I started to really like Vshoujo after a while because I'm an impressionable idiot. And so... when Vshoujo started doing more of like basically around the time they got like Henya, I was like, oh. You know what? I know my opinion doesn't matter to you guys, but like, as a VTuber fan, like I'm like proud of how far you guys have come and stuff in terms of like reputation, like everything. I don't know, like I'm happy for you guys. I like the direction that your company is going. And I thought that for a very long time. Ah! Poor Henya. Poor Henya. Ah! But... whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. There will be more companies. Open a card pack? I should open a card pack.